Welcome, Scorpio, to my channel, Mending Tree Tarot. This is a general reading for you for the month of October. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone, so please just take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. I do take pop-outs, so keeping in mind time, I've already meditated, shuffled, and taken those cards. So this is what had come out for you for this month. As I'm laying them out, I just would like to say, please be careful. There are scammers out there who are preying on people who are interested in tarot and self-help. So just make sure that you're following the links below the videos of people that you would actually like to follow or are intending to. That being said, I myself don't have social media attached to this account, so I will not reach out or solicit for personal readings or to be paid from you directly like that. I have a link down below for donations, but that is all. All right, getting into reading, I have some oracle cards to get a general energy feel of your reading, and then for the heart, I have the Rider-Waite. I will pull some oracle cards for advice at the end for you. So to start out here, so we have Horned Cactus, Resourcefulness. This is really kind of talking about that you may feel like you have been left out and unsupported in this moment in time, but really it's about helping you develop your resilience and also for you to realize that you have resources beyond perhaps what you may be noticing, that there's a network not only of friends and family around you that you can kind of pull on, but also that your spirit guides and your angels, you know, whatever it is that you believe in, those energies on the other side are also helping you and supporting you during this time. And so there are avenues of support for you that you may not be seeing right now, but all of this is helping you to become more resilient in the end. So it looks like you're kind of going through something. So I'm sorry about that, Scorpio. Then we have Crowned Games, right use of power. Exactly what it is kind of talking about. When you have the ability to hurt or harm someone, or also even if you don't want to do that, that you're choosing wisely and choosing to not be cruel in a particular area towards somebody else. It also can be that if you see or have been in a situation that somebody else has been in before, that you're not telling them how to live their life, you're not telling them how to go. You may be helpful and supportive within the process, but you are also realizing that that it is their lesson to learn, and so that you're there to be of support and of help also for others, but really understanding that it's their lesson, that you're not doing the work for them. But I think it's more the energy that I'm mostly kind of getting this towards is that you may be in a place of pain or hurt right now, or anger, or whatever that may be, which may be causing you to want to, but you're choosing to not. You're choosing to kind of take the higher road in a situation, even though you may have information. I don't want to say to harm, to damage, or, you know, whatever it may be. You're basically, you're taking the high road in a situation, and that you're choosing to do that. Even though somebody may have wronged you, right? And then we have the Wailing Tree, Reconciliations. This is number 59. This card, what I really love about it, because it looks, I don't know how well you can see it, there's a person who's crying, wailing within the tree. And because it looks so sad, but really what it's talking about is that it's about owning and understanding that grieving takes time, and that you need to really kind of connect with that and allow yourself to go through it. So in kind of realizing and validating your emotions and how you feel, that you're really kind of grounding yourself, and that you're causing this healing to happen, and that you're not just kind of being like, oh, I don't feel like that, and shoving it in a corner and just like ignoring how you feel, because then you're just prolonging the healing process. So this card is saying, no, you need to identify and recognize and realize that how you feel is real. It's going to take you some time, and to really kind of take time out to grieve and to go through a grieving process, right? Because that's how you're going to heal this. Yeah, it looks like somebody's not been so nice to you, and I'm sorry about that, Scorpio. According to the reading, that's what it looks like. And Whale Song, resonating. This is a beautiful card, because it can be that you've been in whatever situation that you're in right now, you've been in it before. You've seen this all before. And there's a part of you that's like, why am I in this again? Why am I doing this again? It's almost like a reenactment of something that's happened in the past that you thought you learned this lesson, but so why is it here again? And really what this is asking you to do is to, okay, recognize it. Recognize that it may be reminiscent of something that you've been through in the past. But to have a kind of curiosity about how to deal with it in order to, basically that you have the answers within you in order to figure out the best way for you to move forward, right? Because you have the skills, you've been through it before, but really have kind of a curiosity perhaps of taking stock of what has worked for you in the past and what hasn't worked for you in the past, and kind of just taking out what has and moving through it in that way. And that you'll kind of make your way through this time from that, okay? Moving into the heart of the reading here. So in your most recent past, you have the Six of Pentacles and then you have the King of Pentacles. So there has been some kind of gift that's been given to you. It can be financial, that you recently had some kind of financial windfall that helped out. It doesn't have to be big, it can be small, or just a circumstance that has really kind of been a gift to you that just kind of came out of nowhere. And this is restoring some kind of balance for you, some kind of lack that has been happening in your life. Although it looks like you've been going through some hard times, there's something good that has happened for you as well. And this has really kind of created some really nice stability and wisdom for you. If it's a situation, it's created a wisdom, it's created a knowing of a situation. But if it's financial, then yeah, it's creating a stability for you. So one way or another, something has kind of happened in order to, kind of as a gift, like I said, to balance things out in your favor if things have been kind of not working so much in your favor. Moving on to your most recent time frame here. So you have the Justice and the Queen of Wands. What I find interesting about this, because your reading really talks a lot about something has gone, it seems a little awry around you. And this can be in relationships, this can be in work, so it can be personal or otherwise, but really the Justice is saying that karma's working itself out. Things are being balanced out. What has been wronged will be righted, right? One way or another. So universe is kind of taking the reins at this moment in time and kind of recalibrating everything because it's kind of gotten out of balance in the past. And so the Queen of Wands, through this process of things kind of coming back into balance as they should, right, that you are owning this self-confidence and then self-knowing of who you are, and really kind of standing up for yourself and really not being ashamed of saying who you are and what you want and what you deserve. It's really, the Queen of Wands I love is such like a self-confidence card. You're really just kind of standing up for yourself. You're like, you know what? I don't deserve this. Things are kind of working out, and I'm going to look forward and look towards things that I know that I need, that to take care of myself, because, you know, I'm a beautiful person. I'm a wonderful person, and I deserve to be treated that way. So there you go. Things are being a little balanced out there. And then we have in our future position, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. So it looks like you have a lot more abundance kind of happening your way. So if this was not an emotional situation, this has a lot to do with stability, perhaps finances, perhaps this has to do a lot with like your home life. I would kind of reach out and say that it has a lot to do with that, because it looks like you're not holding on to, you're not hoarding things anymore, that basically it's kind of like, you know, letting go of what doesn't serve you, but you're realizing that you're really stable and solid within yourself, and that the universe is providing for you. And with this, it's going to create a lot of abundance, a lot of stability for you. And I'm really kind of seeing this Ten of Pentacles is happening more within your home life, which makes sense with your astrology right now, as well, that there is some kind of recalibration that's happening in your life, some kind of karma or justice that's being served, and An awareness to you, this may not be an open conflict, then again, it may be, but I will say that whatever it is going to bring you some real security in happiness in your home life. That you're no longer going to be holding on to the past and holding on to what is not working for you, and kind of seeing, what's serving you, what's not serving you, right? And kind of being fair within that, and just making good choices from the information that you're finding out, and really kind of staying true to who you are and your worth and your value. Really, Scorpio. I mean, and that's a good place to be. It looks like in the beginning it was not so great. It was not such an easy thing to go through, and I'm so sorry about that. But it looks like you're making your way through that, okay? I am going to pull, like I said, 2 oracle cards. The first one I'm using is the Earth Wisdom. Also for the oracle over here, I use the Shaman Stream, if I didn't say. But thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What advice do you have for Scorpio for the month of October? Please, looking for one card for the month of October. What kind of advice do you have for them? What would be the most beneficial for them right now? Heal thyself. All right, and then I am going to pull one for Dorian Virtues, Archangel Michael. So thank you, Archangel Michael. What advice do you have for Scorpio? Ooh, eternal love. Well, that's nice. And actually, when I was shuffling those cards, it kind of popped out. So for these, I am going to go ahead and read from the book in order to give you a clear picture of what this can and mean for you. Okay, so if I don't know how well you can see it, heal thyself. And reading here, it says, so it gives a plant, which is aconite. It serves protection as fears are faced and when working with the dark goddess. The stone is peridot. It is traditionally used by healers to maintain their own health. And so it says, some illnesses are only physical. Others have deeper roots. In order to move toward better health, you must enlist the help of the dark goddess and enter your heart, confronting your deepest fears. Find the poison that is hurting you and remove it so that healing can occur. There's a quote here. It says, I value my health and have the courage to do what is necessary to maintain it. I do not merely address symptoms, but go as deep as necessary to root out the problem. All right, so yeah, it looks like you've been going through some things and you're going through this healing process, and to continue to do that and to take care of yourself, really. And then for eternal love, I'm going to go ahead and read that here for you as well. It says, you've drawn this card because someone is sending you love at this moment. The first person you think about is the one who's holding these loving thoughts about you. Perhaps you've been worried about a relationship, and this symbolizes Archangel Michael's reassurance that all is well. The angels are watching over your loved one, as well as helping you with your relationships. Other meanings can be, you'll encounter a soulmate relationship. Your loved one in heaven is sending you an I love you message. God and the angels love you very much. Know that you're a lovable person, even if someone isn't behaving lovingly towards you, and an ex-lover will come back into your life. The prayer here is, help me perceive all of the love that surrounds me so that I can feel safe receiving, expressing, and giving love. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there for now. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm truly grateful. And for more clarification, please check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. And if you like what I do, I ask that you please like and subscribe. It helps others to find the channel, and it lets me know that it resonates with you. And down below, you should find a link for tips and donations. If you choose to support the channel in that way, it is not expected, but genuinely appreciated if you decide to. Thank you so much, Scorpio, and I will see you next time.